Greetings, dear ones. Yes, we are the Essenes. We step forward upon this eve to help awaken you once again to your true essence. As we have spoken of many times before, we come together as one family of light, and we come to help assist each of you so that you can begin to feel this connection to your true essence. Tonight, as we speak about community and we speak about the importance of human connection, human relations, and a sense of belonging, it is important at this time that you understand that there is, as they say, a cancer in your society, in your current civilization. It is an insidious cancer of isolation and loneliness that is causing so much of the confusion in people's minds, causing mental disturbances of depression, anxiety, and yes, even violence. What you see as your uptake in violence in your world, and especially in the United States of America, where there is, unfortunately, a great disconnect in many people's minds that are causing isolation, separation, anxiety, depression, violence, anger, hatred. So tonight, as we ask each of you to remember the importance of staying connected, to allow yourself to not feel this sense of isolation for, as they say, too terribly long. It is not healthy for you. It is not how you were designed to be. For you see, the human population, and yes, the animal kingdom, were designed to be in groups, to be in flocks. People were not meant to be alone. And yet in your current society, a great deal of individuals live alone. A great deal of individuals are not connected to any one group, to a support system, to a community, to a church. And so we say at this time, dearest ones, that so much has changed since our time, over 2,000 years ago, when we lived together as a family of light, and we all helped support each other. We listened to each other. We talked to each other. We helped each other. We supported each other. Now in your society, you are expected to do everything alone. So many individuals are expected to raise their families alone, without support. And many individuals are living alone, trying to support themselves, doing everything that is expected of them from the societal rules. In our day, you see, we had different family members who provided for one specific chore. Many of the individuals had their specialties as what they were gifted to do: cooking or cleaning or sewing or working or gathering, gardening, hunting. And you see, all shared in that communal living. There are many of you who yearn for communal living and right relationship. And yet today, the isolation and the separation that are expected that each person fulfill all their own needs 100% is really unrealistic in many ways. Again, it is what is causing the separation, the anxiety, the disconnect from oneself, a disconnect from nature, and a disconnect from one's true essence. So I ask you tonight, if you so shall, to begin to take a deep inhaling breath and begin to breathe in this energy of what we call oneness. As we, the Essenes, continue to support you so that you do not feel this sense of isolation, separation, loneliness, and fear so profoundly within your own soul. And so if you shall, please take a deep inhaling breath and breathe in the energy of our love. Breathe in our energy of our love. Breathe in our energy of our love. Breathe in the energy of our love. We are here to support you. We are here to honor you. We are here for we love you. You are our family. And we see the pain and suffering that many of you go through, trying to take care of everything. And yes, in many ways, not being able to achieve a sense of peace in your life, struggling and wondering what the earthly life is all about. Is it all about work and no play? Is it all about taking care of responsibilities and no joy? Is it all about materialism and having no time to develop relationships with those that you love? Or spending time in creative pursuits or even in nature? And so tonight, as we draw this to your attention, we ask you to be mindful of how you use your time and what you expect of yourself. In your current modern day, with your cell phones, your computers, your television sets, so much time is used by listening and watching and receiving information that is causing some distortion within your own mind, body, and spirit. It is important to balance your life as best of your ability, and do not allow yourself to be caught up in the whirlwind of any one activity that will allow you to be separate from yourself. It is important at this time to feel this connection of oneness. And even if it is in these moments of time where you are connecting now by listening and coming together in this small group, this is a powerful force field of energy that you're creating. You're creating a network of love, light, and healing for yourself and each other. It is important that you reconnect once again to your family, to your friends, to your community. For this energy, of this discordant energy that is being sent out into the earth at this time, where all is, as they say, feeling this sense of chaos and fear that is creating even more separation between people. This is unfortunate. Please do not allow yourself to be caught up in the fear or the chaos that is being projected upon this planet. It's why we, the Essenes, come, bringing peace, love, harmony, and balance to each of you, to help you to stay centered and balanced during these most difficult times, without family or friends, or having someone to talk to or to share with can create even more separation and anxiety. And this is the systemic disease, as they say, of your current civilization. It's why we are asking you to come back to full circle, to come back to yourself, and to remember the importance of family and community. And for some, you may not have family. You may not have a spouse or a partner, children, grandchildren, pets. So we ask you at this time to breathe into your heart so that you may feel our connection to you, so that you do not feel alone. We will honor each of you, and we wish for each of you to feel this sense of belonging. In our day, there was very little of what you call of emotional disturbance within our own esteemed community. We were well balanced. We were mentally balanced, for we were connected to nature. We were in harmony with the rhythm of life. We danced, we sang, we shared in community. And the loss of this sense of community, this loss of rhythm, the loss of coming together, singing, dancing, sharing, is so necessary. Movement, balancing and keeping your body in a state of healthy movement, and yes, healthy touch. All of these basic needs of a human: healthy touch, movement, rhythm, balance, harmony, being heard, being seen, being recognized, in many ways have fallen away in your current civilization. By our advanced, as they say, technological society, where people are separate and are no longer feeling this sense of community. Tonight, as you ponder upon this, perhaps you can find ways that you can reconnect to community, that you can reach out and find the support that you need, so that you don't continue to feel a sense of isolation or separation. But despite what is happening within your world, you do not have to subscribe to this sense or this way of living or being. Throughout the course of time, people lived in small groups, lived in the same community, and yet in your industrial age, people move from place to place without knowing anyone, without having real connection, or roots, as they say. The importance of connecting not only to your ancestral roots, or to your family history, your family lineage, to your communal lineage, to connection to those that you know from your upbringing, have gone a wayside. Small town living in many ways has changed, and urban life is depersonalized. Use of computers and cell phones. People do not write letters. People do not talk to each other as much as they did before. People do not listen. People do not, in many ways, respect each other. But there is no time. And so we see the sadness of this disintegration of your human civilization. We're not trying to be doomsdayers. We're just telling you the importance of connectedness, interconnectedness, human interaction, human touch. And perhaps these things you don't think much about because you've been accustomed to it. You've been programmed that this is how you live now. But we are bringing this to your attention. Where there is a void within your life, please ask us and we will help you to fulfill it. If any part of your life is not fulfilled, please ask us to help you and we will help you to enrich your life. Your life in many ways is like a pie. As you slice the pie and you share the richness of and the vastness of your life, can you see if there's deficit or a lack in the whole of the pie? Perhaps there's too much time, as they say, being alone, too much time working. Take a look at the segments of your life that are needing to be healed, to return to wholeness, to be enriched. This is how the healing will begin in your civilization, in your society. You see, dearest ones, that this is a problem that is like a festering, as we have said, of a cancer, causing the gun violence, systemic isolation, loneliness, separation. It is unfortunate, but this has been a result of your modern day age. So many people looking to understand how to fix this problem with guns and the violence. It stems back to human connectedness. And what you can do to reach out, to help yourself and to help those in need is by listening, holding compassion and empathy for those in need, holding compassion for yourself, and honoring the beautiful gifts that you were born with. Each of you were born with great gifts and talents, and sharing what you have. Bringing your beautiful gifts out into the world to share a sense of belonging, giving from the heart, living from the truth that you are here for the greater good. Because you're not here on this planet to be isolated. You're not here on this planet focusing only on your needs, your desires, your wants. It's about being inclusive, sharing your gifts with those who can benefit from your gifts and talents. It's not about isolation or fear of your fellow brother and sister. There is to be no fear, as they say. For as you connect to the heart, your energy, your light, your frequency, will begin to expand out into the world. And your heart will continue to heal those, and they will be drawn to you like moths to a flame. They will feel the love that you bring. So as you share this love, then this is how you heal the world. This is how you bring peace to the world. This is how the world will come back into balance and harmony. Again, it is how we lived in our Essenes community. The comfort and the safety that we knew and felt within our own community, because we were not alone and we were willing to give from the heart. And all in our community knew the importance of honoring and respecting ourselves and respecting our family and our community members. Yes, we had disagreements and misunderstandings, but they were solved rather easily by what we call a community leader, a mediator, a negotiator, so to speak. And whatever differences we had were quickly resolved. We did not allow the judgments and fears of other people's opinions to separate us. And in your current day, the polarity that is happening in the separation amongst people is indeed very sad. We're having differences of opinions or different beliefs. Create separation and anger and hatred. This is not the way of the world, and yet it is the way of the world. We were able to agree to disagree and come together in union for the common good of our community. And this is what is missing at this time. In your current civilization. The impact of isolation, the impact of loneliness, the impact of separation and fear is affecting your own soul. So yes, at this time, do not allow yourself to succumb to this. Rise above it and feel the truth that indeed you are a master within your own right, and that you're able to master what troubles you. You're able to master what troubles you. If you're unable to, as they say, find the community or the support or the partner or the life that you want, call upon the master within you, for yes, there is the divine master within. Your higher self will guide you to a more fulfilling life, so that you may be at peace and live your life in harmony with all of life. Our role at this time is to take each of you under our wing and begin to nurture you so that you may begin to nurture yourself. Many of you are so used to taking care of others and externalizing that you've forgotten about yourself, taking care of yourself. Perhaps you do not feel worthy. Perhaps you feel there is no time. There are too many obligations. This is about prioritizing, taking care of you, so that you can tend to, yes, all of the responsibilities and obligations that you are needed to meet. So tonight, as we invoke the energy of love within your essence, imagine the pink ray of light, the cosmic flame of love, entering into your heart, so that you may begin to heal these discordant energies that you've gotten accustomed to living in. Unfortunately, the earth energies are out of balance. There's great imbalance within many souls. As we want you to balance yourself, to love yourself, to honor yourself, so that you may be at peace and truly be the change you wish to see. Where there is fear, invoke love. Where there is sadness, invoke joy. When there is anger, invoke love. Where there is frustration, invoke peace. As you invoke these frequencies within your essence, then your consciousness will begin to respond to love, peace, joy, harmony, balance. And despite what's happening within the outer world, you're able to live, as they say, in your own world and invoke these attributes within your life, thus creating the balance by calling into you all that you need. Rightful relationships, friends, family, community, support system. Calling these energies in at this time in your fractured society. But you do not have to be a part, as they say, of that fracturing in your society. You can create and manifest what you want and make your life the way you desire, not from the results of society's expectations, nor of the atmosphere of how your society is now operating. Simply, you can be in the world but not of it. You can beat at your own drum. You can operate, live in your own reality and still be connected. We do not wish to confuse you, but we want you to ponder upon how you're living. This is the purpose of this conversation tonight. Where there is any imbalance within your life that is not fulfilling, we're trying to bring this to your attention. That you are able to control this, to change this, to manifest this, to create it. And we are here to support you. And you say, but your unseen voices. You are not real. You're not physical. We say, dearest one, we have the power to help you to make things manifest. To bring in, as they say, the real life that you want. The real partner, community, job, whatever it is in which you wish to belong to, we can make that real by calling upon us. And you say, why do you care about me? Who am I? And once again, dearest John, we say, you are our family. We know this may be difficult for you to totally comprehend, but you are our family. That's why we are coming to speak to you each and every month to remind you that you have family, that you're part of a greater cause, a greater purpose, a greater community. You're part of the Essenes community. And we are directing and influencing your life more than you realize, more than you understand. That we are all one and we're all connected. And in your small group of individuals who choose to listen to our messages, we applaud you for your willingness to remember us and to remember your connection to us or with us. We are one family of light. I say this over and over and over again. We say this over and over again. You are part of the family of light. And this is truth. And when you come home again, you will fully see how powerful you are and how powerful the connection that you have as a part of being a member of the family of light. Staying connected will help your society to heal from the systemic disease or cancer that's running rampant in your civilization. Of the isolation, the loneliness and separation and the fear that are so pervasive at this time. There are many, many beings of light who are stepping forward to help bring healing to this planet, such as dear Sarah, a daughter of Jeshua and Mary Magdalene. She is here representing and bringing the energy of balance and sacred union onto this planet. And so we, the Essenes, come to help you to remember, that you are not alone. Even amongst your own families or friends, you may still feel alone. We ask you to begin to heal the heart of this loneliness. And allow yourself to feel this richness of your connection to the God essence and to your own soul. So allow your heart at this time to center in this remembrance of the truth of who you are as a powerful, physical, spiritual being of light. You are all powerful, physical, spiritual beings. And you've come to serve and to be served. You've come to remember your power as the Divine Master. And when we live together as one community, one family of light, we could feel the power as we came together in unison. And it helped us to be strong. We held the virtues of fortitude and strength, commitment, devotion. For we were there to serve each other and ourselves. And so tonight we come as the family of light to help you to serve yourself and to reconnect. As if you're once again plugging in to the energies of oneness that will allow you to attract to you the people, places, things, opportunities that you so desire, to feel connected, feel a sense of belonging, feel a sense of peace, feel a sense of happiness. Do not lose sight of what you've come to do. Simply because you are feeling this sense of disconnection. It's never too late. You have the opportunity to step forward and be a voice of change affecting other people's lives. And what you contribute and what you bring to the world is well received. We are all connected and we're all one. So do not be hesitant to bring forth your gifts and talents. Do not be hesitant to share with the world. For you are resilient by nature. You have great tenacity and great strength. And so we, the Essene community, want you to know that what affects one affects all. So if you step out of your comfort zone and reach your hand to another, it will affect so many, assist so many. And once again, we ask you not to feel or to embrace the emotion of fear, because it too is a cancer, is an insidious disease. It has no place within your heart. Know that the time has come, dearest children, that you can rise up and your voices can be heard. They can be seen, heard, and recognized. So tonight we, the Essenes, recognize and honor each of you. We bow to each of you. We place our hands upon each of your hearts to jumpstart the master within so that you can create and manifest all that you desire, so that you do not feel alone or separate, isolated. That your life can be fulfilling and rich, and you call to you the people, places, and things that will assist you in your life, creating fulfillment so your soul can move forward. This is of great importance, dearest one, that your soul move forward and feel the completion in this lifetime, so that your soul is complete with its mission, and that you can go through your life with excitement and anticipation, and not feeling this sense of isolation, loneliness, separation. That you feel this sense of completion, fulfillment, with the longing within your own soul to complete its mission, with support, with love, with strength, with courage. These are all the attributes, dearest ones, that you hold and carry. And we see you, we hear you, we recognize you. You are never alone. If you could see all the beings of light surrounding you each and every day, you would never feel alone. You are truly being inspired from your own soul. Each and every moment of your life, you are indeed connected to the higher wisdom, and there you belong, back home again, with the God Essence. We ask you at this time to prepare yourself to receive. Allow our hearts to open to your heart, and may you feel the presence of God's love upon your soul. May you feel the presence of God's love upon your soul. May you feel the presence of God's love upon your soul. Open your heart to receive. Know that we have come to you upon this day, bringing you the beautiful gift of love, peace, belonging, coming home again to yourself, and feeling this completion within your own heart. So once again, take another deep breath and call in this essence of home within your heart, where you feel that you belong, feel connected again. Home is where the heart is. Home is where you belong. Feel this connection to your own soul, and you will never feel alone again. You will never feel separate again. You will never feel this sense of isolation again. Go now, my children. Prepare yourself to receive. Prepare yourself to receive. Go forward and prepare yourself to receive. And we thank you. We are so grateful to you, our singing family of light. Thank you for this beautiful healing and this message of hope and inspiration as we merge with our own soul and our oversoul, remembering that we are a part of the greater good, and we are grateful for your love and your assistance. In this we give our blessings, and so it is.